with that theory, are they better than the 99 team?
No, they're not though, but we know this. That's
So
what I mean.
what's this theory going around at the moment? Can I ask you this? What is this theory going around right now?
Borussia Dortmund have won the Champions League in 1997. They beat Juventus in the final 2-1. So they've already won in Europe. He's the only one that can, right now in world football, and Zinedine Zidane is his successor in that sense. I got offered more money when I was a kid to move away from Manchester United. No one gives a first of all, right? Second, that you play for Manchester United, that's what we care about. And we're back for another podcast. Let's go sub. Arne Slot has been confirmed and announced as the new Liverpool Football Club manager. What do you make of that one then?
I think it's amazing.
I knew you were going to say it's amazing. Another Eric Ten Hag has landed in the Premier League. That's why it's amazing,
I mean,
mate.
you know what? It's just a constant pattern with Liverpool, yeah?
What?
They get linked with someone or something and they'll always get the final piece. But it's actually worked out for them. It's actually worked out for them in terms of players.
He's the same as Ruben Amorim. And that's the one point I want to make. Carry on.
Yeah, no, obviously they were linked to the likes of De Zerbi, Ruben Amorim, Xabi Alonso, etc. Jose Mourinho. These men are doing the slut drop for Jose Mourinho.
Slut drop.
These men have ridiculed him.
They just got slut. Arne slut. What do you mean the slut drop?
Wow. The slut has dropped.
I don't know if you meant that pun or not, but
I didn't.
Arne Slot has been announced as the new coach as Liverpool Football Club.
What do you think of it?
I think it's do you know what I wanted to ask you first was, you've asked me, gone, what I think of it is a decent appointment. I think it's good for Liverpool Football Club. They've always appointed someone like this. That's the point I wanted to make to you.
Yeah.
Jamie Carragher spews a lot of shit, mate, and you don't get called out on it. No, honestly.
No, you're right.
And one of the ones that he said was, it's like we were swiping for the manager and we swiped right by accident and we landed an Arne Slot. Which big coach in world football right now? Xabi Alonso basically turned them down to stay at Bayer Leverkusen. Which big coach in the history of Liverpool football, that was a big coach, came in? The same way I said about the players, that they don't attract superstar players, is the same type of a coach that they attract as well. That needs to, Jurgen Klopp did it at Dortmund. He didn't do it at Bayern Munich. He didn't do it at Real Madrid. He didn't do it at Barca. At the top level, Dortmund's just below. No offense to Liverpool, right? And everyone knew this is why this guy fit into Liverpool like a glove. This is why his legacy is what it is. This is why he's created what he's created. He fit them so perfectly because the profile and the stature of the club of Liverpool, even the way they are as a family way, was very similar to Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, but at the same time, he also made a Champions League final and he wrestled the title of Bayern Munich.
Borussia Dortmund have won the Champions League in 1997. They beat Juventus in the final 2-1. So they've already won in Europe.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, he did take them to certain heights.
Okay, yeah.
Slot hasn't taken them to...
Feyenoord, he won the Eredivisie with them, mate.
I know that.
I think that's a massive achievement.
Yeah, and Ten Hag did that.
That's why.
After not winning it. After not winning it.
Ajax are the stronger, and PSV are naturally, and I would say historically, stronger than Feyenoord. Would you agree with me there? Especially recently. I think historically, obviously, Johan Cruyff played for Feyenoord. They've won a European trophy. I know that before their fans get into me on TikTok or whatever, right? What I'm saying is, historically, even bigger players they played for PSV than they have for Feyenoord, and Ajax are obviously the top dogs in Dutch football, let's be real, right?
Yes.
Like I said, Ruben Amorim, right? Or Amarim, I don't know how to even pronounce his name properly. I'm just going to stick to what I know, yeah. Amarim, right? Don't take the piss up, right?
No, I'm not
he's won the Portuguese league.
Yeah.
What's better? Which league's better? I would say the Portuguese league is better than
Probably
the
the Portuguese, yeah.
So maybe I retract my statement a little bit when I said that they are the same, but what I meant was similar profile in the sense that Amorim hasn't really done it at a bigger club than Sporting. He hasn't done it at Sporting bigger than Feyenoord. I'd say they're the same. Sporting never won a European trophy.
I'd have to look into it deep.
No, but Sporting never won. I'm telling you.
A Feyenoord.
I just gave him the shout. You listed to me and not so.
Sorry, I missed it.
Oh my days, this guy pisses me off sometimes.
I missed it. Go on.
Yeah.
Go on, no.
Yeah, that's
Back in the days, so Feyenoord are bigger than...
Is it, so they got the heritage and they got the
there
prestige
you go,
to back
the
them in
heritage,
it.
yeah.
So Arne Slot now coming into this, the Boldy. There's going to be 3 Boldies now managing 3 of the biggest clubs in the Premier League. It's like when you wake up and you got egg and soldiers. right? You know, egg soldiers, you know, when you meet that.
I know.
And then you've got Eric, and then you've got Pep, and then you've got Arne Slot. So
who's the toast?
Who's the toast? Mikel Arteta can be the toast. Have you seen the way
if he wins the league?
Have you seen how he's hard and it stays there in one place like a bloody piece of toast as well? So he could be the piece of toast. If he wins the league, we're going to toast to Mikel Arteta.
That's the crust, innit? That's the crust.
For sure we're going to toast him. So go on then. Do you think he's going to do a good job?
To be honest with you, Didi, I don't know enough about him.
Do you know what? I was going to ask. That's my next thing.
I don't know if, being honest, I don't know enough about him. But I am happy that they haven't got the coaches what they could have got. There was De Zerbi there, there was Xabi Alonso there, there was Jose Mourinho there. There was so many big coaches out there, more talented on paper.
Because they don't attract that type of coach similar to the player.
Klopp still had a hype around him.
He did. Yeah, fair
a
play.
Massive hype.
No, he did. But what I'm saying is, if just right now, if... What was I going to say? I forgot now. See, you make me forget.
I didn't even do it to make you forget.
Yeah, you said, because you said Klopp had a lot of hype around him. Arne Slot needs to build this hype around him, right? He needs a stepping stone. He seems like he's ready. He's come out, he said he wants to manage a big club. He wants to be the manager of Liverpool Football Club. I've seen a little clip of him in a pre-season friendly where he must have pissed Cholo off so much. This pre-season, Cholo pushed him instead of shaking his hand.
No way.
Yeah, he pushed him. He didn't shake his hand, right? And he's quite spiky, this guy. I've seen some of his interviews. I caught a few clips, right? He's got a bit of balls about him, honestly. I'm not going to lie. So I think that the way he seems like he's coming across, Liverpool seem perfect for him to make his name. And that's why it's a good appointment for Liverpool. Whoever comes in this season is going to struggle, in my opinion. Because they're coming off the back of this, like I said, what I described at the start, Klopp's legacy and that. So I don't think the Liverpool fans can really complain or have their arms up in the air. You lot weren't this club that Klopp made you into before Klopp joined. So back to reality a bit, I think.
Klopp put him back on the map.
That's what I mean.
So it's
and you know what? I want to quickly answer this, right? Because the video's going viral and some of the comments on there. Because I said, you've had the world's best in every position, or so you claim. Why haven't you won anything? And they go, you need a squad to win it. There's loads of fans now fighting back at me saying, you need a squad of players. You know, used to say your squad's amazing as well. Don't give me shit, right?
Yeah, man like Thiago on the bench.
I mentioned him. I mentioned him as one of the best in that video.
Yes.
They've had Jota, who they've always said is the best super sub in the league, right? Or is the best killer off the bench.
One of the best finishers.
Right.
Statistically
and just going backwards, they've always said, they believe in the backup, bro. These are big up Harvey Elliott like he's what Kobe's turned out to be. They big up.
They wish Harvey Elliott was Kobe Manu, mate.
That's what I'm saying. So let's be real. The Liverpool fans, you need to take it in the chin.
Do you see how salty they were? The fact that Kobe got a call up for England and Harvey didn't.
I found that amusing as well. Though. No, but I found it amusing.
No, but they were salty about it. Like, what has he even done? This, that. Listen, he's performed in all 3 games that he's played against.
He's done better than Harvey Elliott, to be fair. You know, Harvey Elliott, he just buzzes about. He's not really special or stand out.
Before the leg break, I could see the hype.
No, but then, all right.
It was a minute.
Watch this segue. Watch this segue. Arne Slot is the new...
hippie coach.
Yeah, you're getting me, right? Is it? I think this is why, is this thing going around online now that football's not the same and the quality is not there no more. And, Pep is one of the reasons why, in my opinion.
Well, to be honest with you, Didi, if you think about it, the 99 team, they ended up with, I'm just referencing back to United, comparing old and new kind of thing, yeah? The 99 team from United finished on 70 odd points. The team that won the treble. They always argue that we did this, we hit 90 some odd points, this, that. But like you argue always, that just shows the quality of the league actually has dropped. Bro, if we're going to argue like that statistic, Jose Mourinho's Manchester United, Ashley Young lot, Chris Smalling lot, they finished on 80 odd points. So with that theory, are they better than the 99 team?
No, they're not, though, but we know this. That's
so
what I mean.
What's this theory going around at the moment? Can I ask you this? What is this theory going around right now with football? The fact that people are saying football is better now. The funny thing is, they're saying that because they keep finishing as runners-up.
It's not just that as well. Do you know,
second place is sick.
Right now, football isn't better. Right now, the coach has become the superstar. That's what we need to get to. If you don't have the right coach, it doesn't matter which players you've got now anymore.
It's more about systems now, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. These coaches now, they find a system. Even if there's a superstar player, they'll ask this player, sacrifice some of your talent or some of your ability attributes to fit into this role. Like we're seeing, I think it was Rod who made the comment in the group, which got me thinking that we're seeing a dearth of great strikers in this era. He's right. I blame Pep Guardiola for that one because he won the league for 2 seasons without Aguero and without a number 9. So everyone else thinks, right, we could do what Pep's doing. What I want to get out there right now is, to be fair, we've seen it now since Pep started his career in Barcelona. Very few can do what Pep is doing. And Ancelotti is the godfather at this, right? The antithesis of that type of football, of all system football, is this guy. We call it vibes. No, yeah, you see, I'm just going to say, we call it vibes. It's really not vibes, though. It's just pure man management, is the experience. So this guy was the manager of that great AC Milan team in the 2000s, that we say.
I know.
His longevity is unreal. And obviously, I've said it before, but what I want to get to is that because of that, he's the only one that can, right now in world football, and Zinedine Zidane is his successor in that sense, right? Zidane's going to be the other one that, if he does get a job, the next job, he will be successful because of the respect he holds. And do you know why? Because he can tell the player without having a system, he can tell him, listen, run an extra 20 yards for me.
One of the goals of world football.
No, but obviously he's
done.
If he walks into Juve's dressing room right now, Kenan Yildiz and Dusan Vlahovic and these man, by G, they're drooling.
They're
of course they are. So we all are. So if Zidane's going to say to you, Dusan, you're my number 9. You put that confidence in him, you put your arm around him.
Yeah, he's that guy.
Do this.
He was that guy at Madrid, and he's proven it. And I think he can prove it at another club, but it's just a matter of what the choice is now.
So do you agree with me is that why Liverpool fans are a bit salty right now, even at the appointment, even Jamie Carragher, tying it all up now with the Arne slot announcement? Is that why they're a bit deflated?
Yeah, I think to be honest with you, it's just the natural link of the high of being linked to all these names. If you look at it in the summer in terms of the players they were linked with, all right, they ended up with Endo, and he has turned out to be a decent signing. Player. Yeah, but they were linked with the likes of Caicedo and Jude Bellingham. Albeit, okay,
they still spent 160 million.
They did. All right, Caicedo hasn't had a great time at Chelsea. Fair dues. Bit of a clanger, whatever. But Jude Bellingham is tearing it apart. He's going to win the La Liga, yeah? And he could possibly win the Ballon d'Or.
Listen, if he wins the La Liga and Champions League right now,
he wins the Ballon d'Or. Easy. Whoever does it, even the Euros included as well, isn't it?
Even if you don't win if he wins the Champions, that's why I said it the way I said it, so it's done, it's a wrap. If he wins Champions League and La Liga with the PR behind him, and he's at Real Madrid, and Real Madrid's PR is the best, he's got it. Unless Mbappe wins the Euros because he's going to Madrid as well.
Or if Foden's the main standout at the Euros and England win it.
It's between them 3 this year, to be fair.
They win the league as well.
And who said Phil Foden from the start of the season if he gets to play central? I was going to say my putter first.
Do you know what? He's settled into the role perfectly.
Because I'm fed up of people taking our content, if they are taking or seeing it, and then trying to pass it off.
You know what? We might as well segue into the Premier League, into the games.
Well, Everton. Sorry, Sway. Everton, right? Battered them. Let's start there. Merseyside derby. Big game. I told you on the last podcast, so it's over, and you were like,
these man were confident. Oh, no, but the thing is, you got to look at why. Statistically, Everton very rarely
their first win since Mikel Arteta
and Tim Cahill both scored in that game. 2 guys that we enjoyed watching whilst they were at Everton, yeah.
Good goal, Mikel.
Very good. But, back to the point, yeah. These lot, and a lot of people in general, were just looking at it thinking, you know what, Everton, relegation lot, they just got smashed 6-0.
Yeah.
Just literally a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
And
so everyone
they've been on the worst ever run of losses in Premier League history.
Cool.
Carry on.
Everton, yeah. But back to the point, everyone was thinking it's going to be a walkover for Liverpool. They're in a very serious title race, and they've already dropped enough points as it is. But the thing is, Everton were there. Everton were full of...
Huh? Are we selling Darwin Núñez? If you were Liverpool.
I've already said... What's fair? I've already said what's fair.
Right now, would you say it's 2 seasons? It's done. They were supposed to fight for the title.
No, because the thing is, you always give a third.
Did you see his chance?
He has. Yeah, I know. Look, I know. Look, I'm not even a Liverpool fan, and I can't be asked with that.
Look, I'm frustrated as well.
But the thing is, he still has improved from last season. You can't say he's not improved.
Do you know what? It's not enough for the highest level, though. So Liverpool needs someone else.
Maybe it isn't, but if he can just work up on that finishing.
And you know what?
He's a complete... I backed him at Benfica, man. I said he's better than Haaland, and you know what? I stand with that. Maybe not a finisher, obviously.
As a player.
But as a player, without a doubt, 100%, he's a better player than Erling Haaland, without a doubt. He's got everything to his game. I've watched this guy. He has got everything to his game, but in front of goal, he is just... shit, man.
That's what I'm saying. At the very highest level, this is what they need. They need
that being
killer.
said, he still scored 15, 20 goals this season. So he's still had a productive season. You know, he's scored a lot.
You know what, Liverpool fans, you've always said it, right? I can't believe what I'm seeing online. They're turning on Mohamed Salah. How? Why? Is this guy's the one that you should be turning on? Darwin Núñez. This is why I said it. So get rid of him. Because he has made... Oh my God. Salah would have looked like KDB this season. Some of the passes he's played have been awesome, off the charts. Right? And Salah doesn't look like the same guy. We said this on the last podcast, I'm sure that...
Yeah, but that's only been the last couple of months.
That's what I mean.
It's not been
How could the fans turn on him?
You know, there's a saying, yeah?
Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
That's one, but the other one is form is temporary, class is permanent. Yeah? We've seen every type of legend, even Ronaldo and Messi, all right, they'd still get the goals, but they've had some stinker times in it. Like, obviously, here and there, innit?
Some day stinker times, but still getting a goal a game, innit?
They're different, innit?
That's what I mean.
But all right, let's go to a different level then. We've seen the likes of Suarez, Benzema, Rooney, Henry, Ruud. They've all had droughts. They've all had times where they...
Why do you turn... How can you turn him right now as well at the end of his Liverpool legacy and career? And that's what I don't like about him, man. That's what don't sit right with me.
And
with
that
Liverpool
being said, it's not
sometimes.
even been a drought. He's just not been performing the same. So
mine's in Saudi, mate. He's gone. Liverpool's title race is over.
What's that big man doing at the back? The one that they've been hyping up as the greatest ever centre back in the history of football, or
they thought I was finished.
Whatever. He's better than Maldini, Nesta, Vidic, Rio.
They thought I was finished. Wow. He is finished, I think, mate. He's done. Do you know what? I did
you can't sustain.
No, to be fair, I did like Virgil's reaction.
You know what?
Post-match.
There was a start, yeah. I posted it on the group, yeah. What was it? Who spent the longest amount of time, yeah, at the top of the Premier League? And guess what? Liverpool.
Yeah, this season, yeah, I know.
Liverpool FC, mate.
At one point, they were
87 days they've spent at the top.
I think they were 8 points clear.
And guess what? It looks like they bottled it, mate. West Ham, Saturday.
David Moyes putting the final
away.
in.
How ironic and how befitting would it be that an ex-Everton and alright, didn't have a good Manchester United time, but ex-Everton and ex-Manchester United manager puts the final nails in that coffin.
You know, the way they're playing.
Finish him. Mohamed Kudus is going to finish him.
It don't look like they're going to do anything, or it don't look like they're inspiring confidence right now, Liverpool.
That being said, Arsenal have got a tough game.
Who? Tottenham.
Away to Tottenham.
North London derby.
Away to Tottenham. What do you think
after
about
thrashing Chelsea, was it 5-0?
Yeah, but who are Chelsea? I mean, I'm not taking anything away from Arsenal. Amazing performance, yeah. But who are Chelsea without Palmer, man?
Because they're just showing the Cole Palmer FC, innit?
Cole Palmer FC, there you go.
Well, all right. You made me think now about Chelsea on Arsenal, yeah, sticking with them. Obviously, North London.
Arsenal.
They obviously won that game. It was an impressive performance.
They've been wicked in 2024, Didi.
It doesn't matter, man. What I'm thinking about is there's 2 games now that matters, and that's what I think they learned from it. And if they don't win, I'm not going to call them bottlers this season, Soup, if they don't win the Premier League. And that's what I want to get to. Because if City now win every game, they've gone 21 games unbeaten to win it. And Arsenal still...
Every game?
It's 21 games in it, basically.
No, every game remaining, you said?
Yeah.
Wow.
They'll have won 21 games, man.
Wow.
That's impossible to stop. I know I call it a farmers league and this, that. But Arsenal have only lost once in that period. What more can you... Like, a loss is inevitable in life. Like, even City are going to lose once, but... You know what I mean? Like, you can't really put too much on them. And
no.
It's the first time they've been in that situation. So maybe next season, if next season they're in the same thing, and there's only one loss again, then you'd say, all right, you know what? You didn't learn. You know that you... But then again, I'll say this as well. Everyone's seen City for year upon year, build run after run after run, and you know you can't drop a point.
To be honest with you, I think you're going a bit light on them.
No, what I'm saying...
93% of last season...
No, that was last season, so...
I know, but...
This season, what I'm saying is...
They held it this season as well.
They did, and it was just that one game.
So there you go, then you need...
You have to be a bit more fair. I'm thinking more objectively towards them. You can't just say, all right, they bought the whole season and it's been a flop.
No, because they did what they couldn't do by dealing with City when they needed to deal with City. They didn't lose to City, did they?
Not this season, right? Yeah.
So there you go. And on top of that, they had their main centre-backs available.
And I think most people would say, watching Arsenal this season, they're the best team in the country.
And they haven't had that many injuries. Like, they've had injury problems, but nowhere compared to other teams. Liverpool have had a lot.
Arsenal won't regress even if they don't win the league this season. That's my point.
No, they won't regress.
They're still going to be challenging
because the
next season.
thing is, they've got a team where they're building for the future.
You know what we talk about? No, let's talk about that guy.
Martinelli.
He's had a stinker of a season, Paul.
Yeah, he's not.
No, he's had a stinker of
the races, has
in
he?
my opinion, especially in this running, where's Martinelli been? Second leg at Bayern Munich, he was dog shit. Right? He was invisible.
He started off well.
Trossard has come in every time. He's getting a goal, he's getting assists, he's making contributions. Martinelli has let himself down in this running.
One day when Trossard started, that's when they actually dropped the points. I swear, Trossard started. I saw people saying it online. They were like, he's off the bench. He's an impact.
But Gabriel Martinelli hasn't really done much for starting as well. So that's what I'm saying. He's not up there in the top 5 wingers this season in the left wingers in the world. What do you mean? He's not in there in the top 5 wingers in the world football. Rafael Leao's better than Marcus Rashford. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much right now.
I thought we were talking about Martinelli.
No, he's better than Martinelli as well. All right, he's better than both of them. Rafael Leao is better than both of them. I promise you. Start Ben Telgon.
This season,
just in general, man.
I'll start Rashford.
Fucking hell, man. See what I mean?
I don't care what Rod says. Even Rod says, I don't care what you say, Rod. That guy is so technically gifted.
Flipping neck.
So technically gifted.
Have you seen what the tweet he put up today?
Yeah,
enough is enough. I'll be getting abused. How is it abuse? You're 350k a week.
Some people are going a bit OTT though.
Brother,
you don't go to people.
You ignore them. You ignore them.
You do,
block them out.
The thing is, that's the new school, innit, Didi? They haven't got that mentality. They haven't got that ethic.
Antonio's come out and attacked Roy Keane, right? Because Keane goes, and nowadays players shouldn't be doing podcasts. I agree with that. Players shouldn't be doing podcasts after a loss. He's not saying that you should stay depressed for a week after a loss and that, this, that, and the other about professional football. You don't get paid the money. I'm trying to get paid by doing a podcast before someone saying you be hypocritical, right? No, let's be real. This is our job. Our job is to comment on the game. Their job is to play the bloody game. Our job is to comment on them and how they're doing. They get the big money for that. Rashford has had, he's kicked out Mourinho, he kicked out Ranić. I'm going to say how it is, mate. You might not say it. I'll say it as a neutral that sat here, right? He's the hometown hero.
I wouldn't say he was the sole cause, but he is part
of
the problem.
He's the only one that's still there from Mourinho's time. Him and Luke Shaw. He's the only one that's been there since Van Gaal's time. There's a common theme, mate. Even Lingard's gone. Even Pogba's gone too.
No, but I don't know.
No. This guy came out and said, if you criticize me, even better. You bitch. And now you come out and say, don't abuse me. That's what I wanted to get out there, Soup. How can you come out with a statement? How can you come out with a statement, though? About 3 months prior in your Louis Vuitton jacket and you sat there and saying, you know what, I got offered more money when I was a kid to move away from Manchester United. No one gives a fuck, first of all, right? Secondly, you play for Manchester United, that's what we care about. These fans, right? I'm not funny now, I'll speak for him, yeah? This guy, these lot grew up on flipping Wayne Rooney, mate, who's not even a flipping Mancunian. You're Mancunian, you grew up in the club. That guy was an Evertonian, he's a Scouser. He gave everything. Go look at that clip against Hull.
All-time goal scorer.
When there's a drop ball, this guy's jogging and then he'll run when they 2-0 down against Brentford and he'll make a 70-yard dash from right wing to left back, for a clip on social media. He thinks he's clever, bro. That's what I mean. Let's lay out there fuller. And then if he has a good game, he'll put his clips up. If he has a good game, he'll put a clip up of his goal. You're all right to big yourself up. So take it on the chin when it comes the other way. After the loss against Manchester City, you think these fans want to see you out clubbing, mate? And then you're lying to the club. And then they defended you. The clubs, listen, you lot still defended him. I remember having arguments with you and Frey and Ossie and all you, the United fans. I'm talking not just on behalf of him. All the United fans have backed him. You know why? Because that's what United fans do.
I didn't with that.
But in general, bro, season upon season, I've called him out to you. I've told you that he's not a 30 goal a season striker. He did it last season. Let's see if he did it. He didn't. My point is this. Just put your head down, bro, and get on with it. Just show the world that you are that guy if you are that guy. If not, shut up.
I think the summer move is on.
Would you accept it?
Personally, that's what I think.
Would you accept the summer move? Would you be happy with the summer move?
6 minutes left.
Yeah, I know. Would you be happy with the summer move?
Yeah. To be honest with you, he's too on and off for Manchester United. Don't get me wrong. There have been many times, many games, many moments where he's actually during the shit era, however long he's been here, what is it? He's been in our team now for 8 years.
Yeah.
I think it's 8 years. 2016 probably he broke through, or 2015 under Louis van Gaal, He has bought many good moments.
That's all it is, though, his moments.
But yeah, and you know what?
You I'm
not again. Like I says, I'm not gonna blame it on him solely because the club itself has been a moments club. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like they've had certain moments in knockout games and ties, like PSG away.
Yeah, but this is what Rashford was there for. So to lead the club.
The thing is, he don't have that. I don't think he's got that dog in him, that pure winner's
They don't
mentality.
come out with these interviews and say, criticise, man, I'll be better than this. That's my point. So shut up and shut up.
I think the move to PSG is probably the correct move. They've been flirting with him for about 3 years now.
I'm seeing Arsenal online, mate.
Arsenal?
Yeah. Mikel Arteta to transform him like he did Kai Havertz.
No.
Arsenal win the North London derby. Back to that.
Draw.
So that's it then. The title's Manchester City then.
This weekend the title finishes.
That's
my prediction. This weekend the title is over. Liverpool lose away to West Ham and Arsenal draw away to Tottenham. Manchester City win their game.
Sub's given his verdict. On to the relegation battle, because this one's quite interesting. There's 3 teams. Burnley, Luton and Nottingham Forest all battling it out. Luton have got Wolves, Everton, West Ham and Fulham left. Burnley have got United, Newcastle, Tottenham and Forest. Forest have got City, Sheffield, Chelsea and Burnley. From them fixtures there, so who do you think? Burnley on 23 points, Luton are on 25 and Nottingham Forest on 26 points.
I backed Luton.
Yeah, you did. And they've been on a bit of a stinker of form.
And that recent performance at home to Brentford, was it 5-1?
Yeah.
I was shocked, honestly.
I was as well. Kenilworth Road. I've not seen anyone do that to him there.
I was seriously shocked. I don't know what they're doing. What's happened for them for their form to dip the way it has, and
maybe the pressure of the league
for that home form. But I don't know, like the way it looks at the moment, Luton probably are the ones that might.
If Luton go down, that means all 3 promoted teams.
I think Forest have got a good chance.
That's all 3 promoted teams are going back down straight away. The same champions as last season have won it again this season. So you can't tell me when I said the Premier League's overrated.
So who survives then? Who survives out of them? That's a better question. Who survives out of them 3?
Forest then.
Forest.
Yeah. Forest got City.
Burnley got a good win against Sheffield recently.
Yeah, but Forest are playing Sheffield United away and then they got Burnley at home.
You never know. There's no bunkers on it.
No, the Burnley home game's the bunker for them.
Burnley home. Yeah. What if Burnley win that?
No,
then
the final. Hear me out, man.
Go on.
Flipping heck, is that their ground, innit? Is that Nottingham's ground?
So
they're at home. Last game of the season, it'll be enough. That's it. So, like you're saying so, I'm saying so on the other way. If you know what I mean, like that'll be enough for them to get them over the line. If you remember, Rafinha did it for Leeds a couple of years ago. You know, like the whole momentum's around them and they stand you there. Inter Milan, crowned Serie A champions once again. They've now overtaken AC Milan. If I'm not mistaken, Inter now have 20 league titles. AC Milan have 19. Juventus have 38. Spin on that. We need to get that out of the way. Do you think I'm going to give Inter Milan the bloody credit just like that? Or
he's
you going to give Inter Milan credit like that?
He's been waiting for that.
But I tell you something.
You know what, Arne as well?
What?
20 titles, Manchester United. That's it.
That's
it. It's done.
No, what I'm saying is Inter Milan, one of the best teams in Europe right now. Definitely. Pains me to say that, the way they play football. Marcus Thuram, I said this in the group, and I think I've said in the podcast a few times, the best signing of the season in all of Europe. What a signing. I tell you so, Bia, it's a flipping sick moment between him, Hakan Çalhanoğlu and the president. I don't know if you've seen it. So Çalhanoğlu and Thuram were on live Instagram. They just obviously celebrating the win. And the president, he's only about 35, by the way, Inter Milan's president. He's 36, 37 years old. He's a young businessman that bought him from China. And he's joined the live. Marcus Thuram goes, the cup of coffee in your hand, that cost more than what you paid for me and Çalhanoğlu because they got him for free. He goes, so I won a gift because I just gave you the Serie A title. The president goes, man alive, this was a big mistake joining this live and that, yeah. Guess who joins the live then? Denzel Dumfries. All you hear is, hello, president. I swear down his phone. So hilarious, man. All you see is Marcus Thuram just dying. Because the way his voice is, he's just, you see the fourth screen added and he goes, hello, president. Just the way he said it and that. Denzel Dumfries is another one that could be on the move in the summer. We were talking, obviously, him and Jeremy Frimpong. They're my dark horses for the Euros, by the way. Holland, they got a really good squad, bro. Really good squad.
My top 3 are England, France, and not in that order, by the way. England, France, and Germany.
Fabio Cannavaro has been appointed as the Udinese manager. Made me happy that he's back in Italy, the World Cup winner. Il Muro di Berlin, the Wall of Berlin, mate.
Seems like all the Italian...
Seems like all our favourite players and all our heroes growing up are now becoming managers. Yes. Not just general... all around the world, man. Daniele De Rossi beat him in his first game, amazingly, 2-1. What a way to start your first game to play against your teammate that you won the World Cup with. And I'm 95% certain on this, right? Max Allegri has agreed to leave Juventus at the end of the season, and Thiago Motta's going to come in. They've been the surprise packages this season. 4th place in Serie A. Motta ball is the truth. So Joshua Zirkzee, I've been going on about him in the group. Now Arsenal are linked with him. I really hope Arsenal don't buy this guy. This guy is a really, really, really special talent. Holland need to take him to the Euros. I really seriously hope they do. I'm not hyping it up.
I've seen bits.
It's just the way he dribbles, man. It's a bit different to what we've seen. A very languid, quality footballer, and they've got a centre back called Calafiori, another top player.